Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of The Island. It is episode 7. And in the last episode, we were able to get ourselves a nice Argentavis, which we see here. We've only gotten one name option given to me so far, hoping for a couple of more options, although I do like the name option that was given. I still haven't gotten any input from you guys on the Enkylo, but we will get to that. I am not in any hurry to name these guys. I do want your input, and I do want you guys to tell me what you think I should call them, so that you guys can be a part of this journey as well. And on top of that, for today, I have a few things planned. We're going to go try and get ourselves some cryo balls made up, and for that we are going to need some organic polymer or regular polymer, but I can't make the regular polymer yet, so we're going to go ahead and try and get ourselves some organic polymer with the Argentavis. That's going to be nice and easy. We're just going to go to the snow biome and look for some penguins and beat the crap out of them to get a bunch of polymer from them, because that is by far the best way to do it, unless you have a Pelagornis. And you know, I'm not going to tame a Pelagornis just to do that. Not yet, anyway. I don't need that much of it. But that said, I'm going to take a look and see what I need in order to make the 5 or 6 that I want for everything else. And I'll put that in the RG and bring that with me. So I'm going to need a bunch of oil, which I can also get in the snow biome. That's not a big deal. Crystal, fiber, hide, metal. So about 10, 20 metal, that's not a big deal. Actually, not a lot of stuff that I need, which is pretty nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into here and grab what we need, put that in the RG, and then we'll go to the snow biome, beat up a bunch of penguins, and get ourselves what we... get ourselves some cryo balls so that we can start making our move to the northern part of the island, which will actually be a lot closer to the snow biome in the end. Alright, let's head out to that snow biome and see what we can do here. Alright guys, so we finally made it to the snow biome, and I'll show you on the map where I decided to go to. This tends to be a really good spot for penguins with next to no enemies other than the penguins there to kill. So it's a pretty safe area to be. This little iceberg here and that iceberg over there tends to be some of the best spots. But I'll show you on the map where that is. So it's very far left. It's the 30-10, well, yeah, 30-10 mark. So it's a pretty good area. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna make ourselves that club, and then we're gonna beat the crap out of these penguins. Kill all these guys. Now Ark decided they would make this whole concept even more sadistic, and they made it that the younger ones, the juveniles and the babies, actually give you the most, which is just wrong on so many levels. Alright, that's a Pelagornis if you guys haven't seen one before. And I got an enemy Argentavis here, eating all my frickin' polymer. Come here, RG. Alright, I think that's all the ones that were left. I'm just going to double check over here, and then I'm going to collect these oil rocks, which is what these are here. But you guys may notice that I only have a snowflake. I should be freezing right now, but that's thanks to the otter. That is just how good they are. Now I'm gonna go ahead and collect a whole bunch of oil because I am gonna end up needing it to make gasoline. So I may as well get ahead of the game here. Alright, we got a couple hundred oil from hitting 4 rocks. That's not too bad. And a bunch of polymer. I'm gonna probably hit the blue obelisk up there. That way I don't have to worry about anything disappearing on me. And then we will make our cryo balls and make our way back and start collecting everybody and move to our new location. Let's get this note. Read that later, which I don't think I can. It's not in my language anyway. In case you've never done it, if you come up here to the highest peak of this mountain, I think it's up on this one actually, you unlock an achievement, which is pretty nice. I think it also gets you another skin. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put all this stuff in here. And we're gonna just make as many as we can. It only lets you do one at a time, unfortunately. Even though it says craft 6, it won't actually do it. Alright, and that's all of those. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything out. And then we're going to head ourselves back to the island that we are situated at currently, and then start moving forward to our new location. Alright everybody, we're coming up on our home here, and I saw a couple things on the way here that I definitely want to point out when we go back towards that direction to go to our new area for our next base. Because it is the Valentine event, and there are a bunch of fun colored dinos out there, like pink and purple Triceratops and stuff, which I think are pretty neat. But other than that, let's go ahead and start collecting all our dinos and get them in cryo balls. And then we'll start setting up for our move here. Okay, so the RG is pretty encumbered right now. We're gonna go ahead and give all 4 levels into weight. We're gonna get rid of some things that we don't need to be bringing. May as well use some of this metal and fix up my gun while I'm at it. And I guess I will be leaving some of this metal back here to start smelting, which is no big deal. I guess I'll just have to come back. Is what it is. Alright guys, so I got everything all organized here. I can't take everything, but I can take a good chunk of the stuff that I had. I will be leaving some metal here. Actually, I gotta go turn those on cooking. That way I can just come back and pick it up. If I can get down there, that would be great. And we're gonna head our way out there now. I got all my dinos, so we'll just light these guys up and get going. So it's still going to be a little bit of a slow ride here, but I am going to show you on the map where I am thinking about going to. Well, I guess I'm going to describe it on the map, but straight ahead, you'll see that mountain there. Past the mountain to the left, there is an area that is very nice area to set up. It's got a pretty bit of an open plain area. It's just on the cusp of the snow biome. There's a nice big giant open bay area that you can use for water dinos, and it's an area that my friends and I have used many times in the past to make a nice base, and that's I like it and I'm gonna use it again, so that's where I'm gonna head to. Okay guys, I got a couple levels I'm gonna put in, but I wanted to show you these 2 Triceratops here with their hot pink underbellies going on here. Like I said, it's pretty neat to see. One's got a pretty cool red stripe on the back, but I think it's just a little too much pink if you ask me. But still, it's nice that they make an effort. So for these levels for myself, I'm still going into health, so I'm just gonna throw both of them in right away, and that'll put me up to 250. and we'll worry about engrams as I need them. I'm just going to save up my points for now because, well, sometimes you might want to save them for another map. Alright guys, we're finally here. It looks like the sun's actually starting to go down. These two little tiny jobs with this giant move took most of the day, but we're going to try and get built what we can get built before the sun goes down, so we have at least a little bit of a roof over our head. But this is the area. It's nice, and there's a nice little setup of a pond kind of thing over there, and then there's the big bay right across from the snow biome that I was talking about. You got this little peak here. There's a explorer node up there, and then over that way there is the island that we like to call Carno Island because it's basically all carnivores on the island. Apparently my Argentavis needs to take a break, and then we will go just over towards the bay there, land on the beach, and start building our main base. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's a nice big flat open area, which is beautiful. Flat beach, not a lot of dinos around. Sometimes there's brontos, sometimes there's other dinos. You could have pretty much anything spawn around this area, including a T-Rex, but once we start building here, that spawn's going to be dropping to a lot less often. But as you can see, the sun has gone down, and I'm going to build my house through the night here. I'm actually going to go ahead and make it so you guys can see, and I'm going to get a little bit of the build here done before we call this an episode. Alright, so we're going to bring Beach Slapper out here because got a ton of carry weight, so we're just going to use Beach Slapper to go and grab a bunch of materials so we can get this little bit of a base started here. Looks like Beach Slapper has about all the weight she can take right now. I'm going to go ahead and get myself some fiber so that I can make some storage containers. That way I can get all the stuff out of the Argentavis. And then overnight I will continue working on the base, try and get myself smithy and forge and everything else, so we can move forward tomorrow and start doing a bunch of taming, because I'm looking forward to start taming some other dinos. I definitely want to get myself a Doedicurus, which will help with the main base build here, and then we'll start looking at cave dinos, because I think I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to actually start doing some of the easier caves. But with that said, I think it was a pretty good episode. It wasn't a lot going on. There was a few things that happened. We got a bunch of polymer, got ourselves set up, we got our cryopods, we moved ourselves to the new area, and I have now started building. And like I said, in the next episode, we are going to work towards improving the base that I'm building right now, and start getting some more needed dinos to help produce that base, as well as to move forward towards getting artifacts and actually taking on bosses on the island. So with all that said, I think it was a great episode. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Tundra Games YT, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.